Ladies and gentlemen, you know the fact that many white people think black people, all of us, are part of Black Lives Matter. It really just proves how out of touch they really are with black people. I mean, if that's the case, if all black people are part of Black Lives Matter, then all white people must be part of the Klan. There you go. All right, so this came out in the Daily Dot, October 10th, 2020. Man fired after writing BLM button, no tip on receipt to waitress. And of course, this was a black waitress, but in his eyes, she's automatically involved with Black Lives Matter. And this woman is in a restaurant working for a living. Okay. So the Washington State Attorney General office fired a senior criminal investigator after he wrote BLM button, no tip. That's how socialism work. On a receipt at a restaurant in Tacoma, Washington, the server at the restaurant alleged the investigator made a scene and did not tip her because she was wearing a Black Lives Matter button. Well, yeah, I mean, people will have that, but hey, every black person is not involved in Black Lives Matter. And people can wear whatever they want. If you can put on a MAGA hat and walk around, then people should be able to walk around with Black Lives Matter button on. Why the double standards? Would he reacted that way if the waitress had on a MAGA hat? I doubt it. This is just like that couple in Michigan that was they were attacked because of a BLM um, poster they had in their window. That doesn't invite you to go to their house and vandalize and shoot in their house. Ooh, these people ain't no damn good. Okay, investigator Cloyd Steiger also posted a photo of the receipt on his then public Facebook page, according to Deputy Attorney General Todd Bowers. Okay, Steiger told investigators at the Attorney General's office that he took issues with Black Lives Matter and the movement's protests. Bowers wrote on Steiger's termination letter that Steiger compared Black Lives Matter to the Klan and called both hate groups. Steiger displayed angry, disrespectful, and disruptive behavior at the restaurant. And later on his Facebook page, according to Bowers, Bowers also said Steiger failed to meet the integrity standards of the office and undermined the trust of the public and his fellow workers. Steiger's attorney, Steve Fogg, claims his firing violated his First Amendment rights. Terminating Cloyd is both a mistake and illegal, Fogg said in a statement Friday. The AG is firing Cloyd not because he didn't do his job, he did it well, and not because he didn't tip a waitress and raised his voice. If the AG fired people for that sort of private behavior, the ranks of the AG would be thin indeed. The AG fired Cloyd for expressing political opinions as a private citizen in which some members of the AG office disagreed. That is not just illegal, but it sets a frightening precedent that we will have no choice but to contest in court. Large cities of the West Coast that are close to Tacoma, including Seattle and Portland, have seen consistent large Black Lives Matter protests in 2020. Protests in Seattle and Portland have more than once turned violent as police officers clash with protesters. Well, that movement have very much been co-opted. This is why when you look at those protests in Seattle and Portland, it's more white people out there in the streets marching for Black Lives Matter than you see actual black people out there. And that's pretty much how it's been all over the country, a matter of fact. So this is not the same movement that you saw during the killing of Mike Brown. This is when we really saw them come up. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.